Now, I didn't think Twitter could get any lower until I saw this today. My 14-year-old daughter's description of the movie Dunkirk. Isn't it just a bunch of white boys waiting for boats? Those white boys waiting for boats stood alone against Hitler and the Nazis when everyone else crumbled. Dunkirk is a powerful event where everyone who owned a boat, regardless of whether they were civilian or military, sailed it to France and rescued our heroes. That call to arms, that chivalry and bravery, we would be lucky to see a tenth of it in modern Britain. It gets worse. Yes, but I agree. The recent Dunkirk movie had no Commonwealth soldiers. In other words, not white. Very poor. For the record, Dunkirk the movie did show some non-white soldiers, as there were roughly 300 to 100 British colonial or non-white soldiers at Dunkirk out of around 350,000 soldiers overall. If we take the 1,000 number, that's 0.28%. Now, this person claims to be an author of historical novels, but her facts are just wrong. The British Expeditionary Force who stood alone against Hitler and his Nazi gang were predominantly white. Now, obviously, troops from the Empire did play an important role in World War II, but in this specific instance, 99.7% of our heroes were white. We should not and will not rewrite our history or devalue our heroes' sacrifices for the sake of being politically correct. Now, the overarching question to the left is, why do our heroes have to be non-white for their sacrifices to be important? Surely our heroes should be honoured for their actions, not the colour of their skin. While these ignorant tweets seem like small issues, it is symbolic of how far society has fallen. 10 or 15 years ago, would anyone have the gall, or even the thought, to disrespect our World War II veterans on a public forum? These rabid leftists are intent on destroying and playing down the importance of British history as a way of dissolving our nation. For them, a nation without history is easy to manipulate. My great-grandfather was captured by the Japanese in World War II and imprisoned in Changi, where he was subject to horrific abuse. When he was freed and came back to Britain, he weighed 6 stone. That's a grown adult man weighing 6 stone. As a result of the complications, he died young. For all those wondering, he wasn't a black transgender lesbian in a wheelchair, but he was a father, a husband, and a hero who gave up everything for his country, including his life. I won't let you rewrite his story. Now, if you want to attack Britain as a supposedly evil nation, you're wrong, but it's a free country. However, if you want to smear or lie about our heroes, we will defend their sacrifices every step of the way.